Let's talk about how we can write better resume. In this video, we'll talk about few do and don't about your resume. At first, let's talk about what you should not include in your resume. You should not include any picture or sensitive personal information that could be basis for discrimination. You should not write a long CV. Typically for less than 5 years of experience, it should be one pager. Otherwise, you can go to 2 pages. You should not write resume with 2 or 3 column formats because it's really hard for applicant tracking system to extract key information from your resume. You should not include any awards, extracurricular activities, or language proficiency unless those are really relevant to the position you are applying, and those would be essential for your next job. And you should not have any sort of typos or grammatical errors in your resume. So what should you include then? You should have at least your full name, location, some sort of contact information so that the recruiter can reach out to you. It's always better to put LinkedIn or GitHub URL so that they can look at your previous work. You should write a profile or summary where you can explain they should consider you. You can think about that paragraph is how your previous experience and skill set would be a valuable asset for the company based on the job description and your skill set. And in the skill section, you should write only the relevant skill set for the position. You might think about what would happen for the other skill set. You should include all of your skills to the LinkedIn profile because in that case, recruiter or hiring manager can look you up in LinkedIn and figure out what are the specific other different types of skills you have. For your previous employment or projects, you should include at least 3 types of things. You should want to write at least in plain English, what did you build? Did you build a software? Did you build a website? Did you build a microservice architecture, cloud applications, or distributed application? Something like that. You should highlight your personal accomplishment. People get a little bit off guard here. Typically, people usually write some sort of their job responsibility, but you want to write only focus on your accomplishment. That means what did you learn while working on this project? What made you stand out from your teammates or colleagues? Did you contribute to open source projects? Did you implement a novel algorithm? Or did you identify security vulnerabilities and fix those? Those are the things which will actually make you stand out of the general crowd. And finally, some sort of measurable metric. Explain why you built it and quantify the impact. So this is really important because why is the main key, right? So if you build a software or add a website, something like that, think about did your work help increase the sales or revenue for the company? Did you reduce company cost, right? Did you improve any runtime or reduce space complexity? Did your work help increase the number of customers or clients? And finally, you need to write some sort of relevant degree or certification, which would be relevant to the position, what you are applying. If it's not relevant, you can skip that part. So what would be the next thing? So you can take a look at the sample of resume. Here I'm showing in the screen. And if you want to get the resume template, send me a message or send me an email. You can follow me in LinkedIn to get more updates about the resume or career growth. Thanks for watching.